Welcome to the Universal Group of Institution Bangalore.
Today, we are going to discuss on the topic of open prisons in India. The Supreme Court of India has recently directed several states and union territories to provide detailed information on the functioning of open prisons. This directive is part of ongoing efforts to address the issue of prison overcrowding, which has been a persistent concern. So, the topic of discussion is why we are talking about the open prison. The answer to it is overcrowding in the prison. And we all know that when the condition of overcrowding is much, we cannot cater the needs of all the prisoners in the prison. So, the Supreme Court of India has recently given some judgments and some sayings on it so that we can give more importance of such kind of left issues. Why is Supreme Court focusing on open prison? So the first issue which we have already discussed is prison overcrowding. People prisons are seen as a potential solution to elevate the congestion in traditional prisons. So open prison if we use, so we can reduce the number of congestion which is taking place in the prison at that moment. Open prison also help reduce the psychological stress faced by prisoners reintegrating into society. So the psychological stress if we see in the prison is increasing day by day. Suppose there is an area, a fixed area, which was designated for 5 people, and now that area is having 10 people in that. So rather than focusing on 5 people, we are now focusing on 10 people. So we will not be able to cater their needs, we will not be able to give justice to their lifestyle, whether it's prison or somewhere else. So the same scenario is happening in the prison also, where the cause of overcrowding is causing psychological stress on the prisoners. Supreme Court's rule on this. It aligns with the court's broader mandate to safeguard prisoners' rights and promote effective prison management. So Supreme Court had to step in for the human rights of the prisoners and have a broader picture of what the court and the prisoners should have the rights about. Now we will see what are open prisons. Open prison, also known as semi-open or open jails, are facilities that focus on rehabilitation rather than punishment. These institutions typically lack the high walls and armed guards of traditional prisons, instead relying on inmates' self-discipline and community involvement. That's right. So the whole concept of open prison revolves around self-discipline and community involvement. If we don't have any faith on these two words, then the concept of open prison is not fruitful. And the current judgment and the current saying by the Supreme Court also gives weightage to these two factors of self-discipline and community involvement itself. Now we will see the features. Inmates in open prison enjoy more freedom compared to those in closed prisons. They can leave the prison during designated hours and are expected to support themselves and their families throughout work. So, if this kind of facilities are given to the prisoners, then they can support their family as well, which will be a positive step towards the development of the family and the workers. So, now we are going to see the types of open prison. There are mainly three types of open prison: semi-open training institution, open training institution, and open colonies. In semi-open training institutions, these are attached to traditional prisons and have moderate security. So if we talk about the semi-open, the moderate security facility will be provided in a traditional setup. Then we have open training institution work camps. These focus on public works and vocational training. So in open training institution camps, you will be provided, the prisoners will be provided vocational training. Now the third category is open colonies. It will be completely open and the security, as we all know, will be leased here. In these facilities, family members can live with inmates, encouraging rehabilitation through community involvement. So when we talk about the case of open colonies, here the prisoners can live with their family members, and they can interact with the society and community for their better stress management. So these were the three prominent categories in which we can divide open prisons in India. Now, what are the eligibility criteria for open prisons? Each state defines its own criteria for eligibility, but generally, inmates must be convicted with a record of good conduct. So, not all prisoners will be allowed for this kind of open prison. If the prisoners are seen that they're having good conduct throughout 1 year or 2 years of duration, or whatever the time period will be fixed by the jurisdiction, then according to good conduct, they will be assigned to open prison. For instance, in Rajasthan, requires inmates to have served at least 5 years in a traditional prison before qualifying for transfer to an open prison. So, if the prisoners are kept in Rajasthan jail, then they have to behave in a good manner, in a very humane manner for at least 5 years for them to be sent to open prison. Now, what are the legal frameworks and recommendations? Prisons are a state subject. Entry 4, List 2 of the Schedule 7th discuss about this in the Constitution of India. So 7th schedule में in 7th schedule we have seen that the prisons are under state subject. The functioning of prison is governed by the Prison Act 1894, the Prisoners Act 1900, with each state following its own rules and manuals. So, if we talk about different states, they are going to have different rules. But if we talk about the topic prisons, it comes under 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution. Now we have to know the international perspective on this agenda. Open prisons have been used in various countries for centuries, including Switzerland and UK. The UN General Assembly's Nelson Mandela Rule 2015 also advocate for open prison system to aid prisoners' rehabilitation. So the famous Nelson Mandela Rules of 2015 also supports, and so do our Supreme Court. Let's see some important judgments on open prison. In the Ramamurthy versus State of Karnataka in 1996 case, the Supreme Court endorsed the expansion of open jails. The All India Prison Reforms Committee 1980 and the National Human Rights Commission NHRC has also recommended the establishment of open prison across India. So these were the important judgments which caters the need of establishment of more open prisons. With the Supreme Court recent focus on open prison, the model offers a hopeful approach to addressing the chronic issue of overcrowding while emphasizing rehabilitation and integration. That's all for now. Stay tuned with us.